Ready.
¿Dónde estaba la paloma? Paloma que camina la coyoa. Paloma en la puerta de la mora. Ay, mira, y fue que la desplumó. ¿Dónde estaba la paloma? Paloma que camina la coyoa. Paloma en la puerta de la mora. Ay, mira, y fue que la desplumó. Con la vida es mentira.
This is all unpacking. Did you get that? Look at our shoes. I know, we got our music songs. We're gonna be famous. And I think like parts of it, we decided they're gonna know English in the airport. Because it's after the World Cup, it's gonna be fine. Just my bad.
I need my window seats.
And blankets. I've got Skippo. Who wants to play Skippo? What's Skippo? What is that? What's Skippo?
Okay, that's great.
Really?
Como no voy a llorar, como no voy a llorar.
Flight 25, service to Honolulu, 15, final boarding.
Ojalá que yo pudiera, ojalá que yo pudiera.
So last spring, I saw a call for auditions for the next International Society of Music Education Conference. Every 2 years, there is a world conference held somewhere in a different part of the world. And I saw the call for auditions and I thought, well, there's no way we'll make it. But wouldn't it be exciting if we did? But I thought, you know, we have some good video, we have some wonderful performances, and it was pretty easy for me to put together some clips that we have on YouTube and send in an application. So I did that probably last April and then didn't think a lot about it. When the letter arrived in my email in November accepting Bella Voce to perform at this 31st World Summit in Music Education, I couldn't believe it. And I immediately started jumping up and down and I sent messages to my spouse and my family. And then I told the women about it in class.
When we found out that we were actually going to Brazil, I don't think any of us really believed it. Tina kind of walked into class and we were doing our warm-ups and she was playing the piano. I have a little surprise for you. And we were like, I wonder what it is. And she sat us all down. She goes, so I submitted this video to the International Society of Music Educators. And their conference is in Porto Alegre, Brazil. And we're going. And we all just kind of went, huh? What's happening now? I thought we were going to San Francisco.
I really want it to be, we want to grab the audience and hold their attention. So that's what I've decided my goal is for this set of music. Rather than choose a theme, which I thought about for a very long time, or choose all American composers, which I thought about too, to represent the United States, I decided that the most important thing was to sing a diverse set of music to really entertain the audience, to capture their attention and to hold their attention. So we are doing quite a bit of upbeat music. We're doing quite a bit of movement. So we have a set of music from all over the world because I think that's very important to represent the whole world.
And once we know the music, it's always the struggle to fine-tune it and make it original to Bella Voce. And I think that's the most important thing of making music in general. Everyone can play the notes. You can practice and learn the notes and sing the notes, and that's fine. But it's the part of yourself that you put into it, which makes music really special. And so I think in preparation for this trip, we have to really focus on doing that aspect because we are representing the United States as well as Oregon State, and as well as our group on a whole, and we want to leave a lasting impact that the music community can remember us by, the international music community.
what to expect at all going to Brazil because I've never had experience going to South America or anything like that. So I just kind of showed up with an open mind and a lot of jet lag. And I guess as the trip went on, I just realized it was a really colorful place. Like there was something going on everywhere you looked, and it was exciting. The people were so interesting and so full of life. On one of the days that we went on a bus tour, we went to this really cool restaurant. There were men walking around with giant things of meat on sticks, and they'd walk around, you know, like kind of come up right by you and kind of shove some meat in your face, and you'd have to, you know, say whether or not you wanted some. And I ate a lot of food that day. I think that's the most food I ate on the entire trip. They just kept coming by and kept offering me food. I mean, was I gonna say no?
Yeah, we're performing at the university tonight. It should be really great. I'm really excited. We met people in the restaurant and they're going to be attending too. They heard of us singing, and so they're planning on coming, so it's really exciting.
So we sung at a beautiful Catholic church. We got the opportunity to sing in there, and it was like magical. The acoustics were perfect. I never felt more alive within our music.
Most people at least know Spanish, so that helps, because some people here know Spanish or it's like close. I don't know anything, so every night I've been on Duolingo trying to learn Portuguese, and I'm not learning anything useful so far, and I also am bad at remembering it. I was so much more nervous than excited to come here, but you know, I was scared about like the water and the shots, and like we were talking a lot of prep and not a lot of like what we were gonna do when we were here. But once I was with everybody else and not just by myself at home, I got a lot more excited from the energy of everybody else. And then being here, like you realize that it's not as scary and you're actually like going out and doing fun things and exploring a different culture.
Porto Alegre has a central market that's really popular with the locals. So they have fresh food, souvenirs, musicians on the outside, a fountain, and like restaurants around it. That was really fun. We had a lot of free time around that area, and it was cool because you were missing, like there were tons of locals there, but because it's not a very touristy town. And I got a cool little magnet, so that was fun.
For a group for you, for my
Last night we did a 10-minute performance as just a song share and to hear the other groups, which was really fun. It was a huge variety. I was actually really surprised. It actually ended up being a huge, just eclectic group of musicians. It was amazing to see.
I think there were only 2 groups that night from the United States, and we were very happy to represent. If the tour had ended after Tuesday, I would have been completely thrilled with the outcome.
And it's on video! Great!
Right now we are on a boat tour of the lovely river. No, it's a lake. It's not a river. We've been corrected on this. It's pretty neat to look at like the houses that live on the edges of the river, and like the water's like right up to their houses, and it's crazy. It's my last performance with Bella Voce after 5 years, so as excited as I am to perform with everybody, I'm also like don't want it to start because I know it'll be over really fast. And we've been performing better than ever, and so I just know it's going to be beautiful, and I'm really glad that we get to do it.
are currently in the World Cup Stadium here in Porto Alegre. It's raining as hard as heck, but it's so exciting to be here, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yay.
70 years and then came the pollution, and now it's forbidden to go in the water.
It had been a pretty long day. It was raining really hard. We'd been on a tour all day. You know, everyone was kind of drenched from the rain. Everyone was tired. We were just kind of wanting to get done with the show and get ready to go home. And so when we got to the venue and there was nowhere to practice and everyone was exhausted, it was almost just one of those things where you had to laugh. Like really, we couldn't be stressed out. It was our last show and we kind of just made it up as we went. We stood all in the lobby together and Tina ran through the starts of songs with us. And obviously, I mean, there are things that we would have liked to go through a little bit more, but it was really fun just to be able to stop everything we were doing and sing. Show was, oh my goodness, more than I could have expected. We had a talk beforehand and Tina was like, well, we're not expecting a lot of people to be there, so we're just going to give our best show to whoever's there. And we get out there and there's actually quite a few people and they're all like hanging on every word we sing. And they're so excited after the songs that we dance in and they're cheering and they just love it when they have a show to watch. After we sang Jai Ho, which is our closing number, they started like yelling for an encore. And we don't have people ask for encores here. So we were like, we don't have another song. Tina, you can't have us sing, we don't have another song. And Richard, who speaks a little bit of Portuguese, he was like, they're asking for you to do Jai Ho again. So we go out there and we do Jai Ho again and everyone in the audience is like, doing the dance moves. So we have people doing this in the audience. And then after we're done, people flood the stage and they ask to get pictures with like the whole group. They asked to get pictures with Emma and Rachel and Trina. It was crazy, they loved us. It was great to feel like our music was appreciated by people in Brazil. It was an amazing night. It was crazy.
Just like warms my heart, you know, it's just awesome. It's unbelievable. The reaction here is just unbelievable. So, yeah, the rock star right here. It was like, I didn't expect to see that. Standing ovation after Alita. I didn't expect to see, like, people were doing like choreography in the audience. That was so cool. That was amazing.
I guess it really says something about how universal music really is. How not all of us speak the same language, not all of us have the same style, not all of us do the same sort of thing, but everyone can come together and sort of unite over this thing that is music, and that's pretty cool.
I think the trip was amazing from start to end. We went out with a bang, I feel like. So it was a lot of fun.
Listening loudly, the things that I say. Spill the dreams left in Dixie cups for the sake of letting you instead. goodbye.